Good morning. I'm Melissa Woods with Clarendon College Dual Credit Program. What can I do for you?
My student is going to be a junior this year, and we've been hearing a lot of things about dual credit. I'd just like to understand what this is all about.
Okay. The Dual Credit Program allows students, high school students, to take college classes, and they get high school and college credit for completing those classes. It really is a good program for high school students as long as it's a good fit in their schedule.
Okay. So, what are the basic eligibility requirements for my student taking dual credit?
Well, the basic requirements are a minimum of a 3.0 grade point average. Most schools won't let students start taking dual credit until they're juniors. Sometimes that varies by schools. And they have to show college readiness. They can do that through the completion of college classes. They can do that through the scores on their ACT or TSI. You would also need to reach out to your school counselor to make sure that your school offers those courses and that your student is eligible through their high school grades and experience.
Okay. So if my student does qualify, does meet those testing and entrance requirements, how does the cost work? I mean, what is there tuition?
There is tuition.
Okay.
Tuition rate for dual credit classes is $50 per credit hour. Most college classes are 3 hours credit, so that's $150 a class. If your student is FAST eligible, then the cost is covered by the state of Texas.
Okay. And that's something the counselor would know?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. So are these credits, I mean, we're thinking about college down the road. Do they transfer?
Most of the classes they will take through dual credit will transfer.
Okay.
We encourage our students and our counselors, our high school counselors, to put together a degree plan with assistance from Clarendon College to determine what classes best suit the student, kind of the student's goals, and where they're wanting to go long term.
Like career-wise?
Correct.
Okay. So how heavy is the workload? Is this, I mean, compared to regular high school classes, is it harder? Is it easier?
I don't know that harder or easier is determinable.
Okay.
The workload is probably a little bit more than high school classes.
Okay.
The big difference that I always try and make sure that our dual credit students understand is that this is a college class, and so we are expecting your student to participate independently. A lot of high school classes, there's a teacher in there teaching a specific subject, encouraging kids to participate every day. College classes are a lot more independent. We require independent work from the students. We require them to check syllabus. We require them to check in with our instructors. And so it is a different workload. I won't say it's more. It's just completely different than the normal high school classes.
Okay. So is this going to, how does this impact the overall high school GPA?
Okay, dual credit classes are weighted differently. They carry more weight than just a regular mainstream high school class.
Okay.
They are fairly equivalent to AP classes. And so if your student is involved in those, their GPA should probably remain closely the same. If they are in just mainstream classes, then that might raise their GPA more than taking their regular classes.
Okay. And that's something we could ask at the counselor's office.
Correct.
Okay. Maybe I'm not really that good in math and we're taking an algebra class. Is there a place for my student to get help?
Absolutely. We offer all kinds of support.
Okay.
The first line would be to go to their school counselor, let them know they're struggling.
Okay.
Also, I'm available. That student can contact me with their concerns,
Okay.
and then I can help put them in contact with tutors. We have the Bulldog Success Center, which they are free to use.
Okay.
They can do that online, or they can come to the Clarendon campus and work one-on-one in person with someone if that's a better fit.
What is the application process?
Okay, so you would need to go to clarendoncollege.edu and click on the apply link. To scroll down to the bottom to start your application, but it's a straightforward application. You do need to identify, your child needs to identify themselves as a dual credit student.
Okay.
There's a few extra questions that have to be answered for that. Once that application is submitted to Clarendon College, you'll need to submit a transcript, which will usually come straight from the school.
Okay.
Any test scores, TSI, ACT, SAT, anything like that.
Okay.
And then once the admission process is complete, then I will get a notification that your child has been accepted to Clarendon College.
Okay.
And then I will work with the school counselor who will get me the enrollment information for your student.
Okay.
So your school counselor plays a vital role in the application process.
Okay. What do you personally see as the biggest benefit and what might be the biggest risk of my student taking dual credit?
I think the biggest benefit is just the financial difference in paying $50 a credit hour versus $150 or $200, $300 per credit hour. It's a huge cost saving.
Okay.
I think a benefit is that if a high school student starts with a college course, they have their high school counselor, their high school teachers who are there as support.
Okay.
Where just coming straight to college out of high school, sometimes that's not something offered.
Comfortable.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
The biggest con or problem that I see dual credit students having is that they think they can handle all of high school and dual credit classes and enroll in 3 or 4 or 5 dual credit classes, and having to choose between experiencing high school as they should or studying for 15 hours of college on top of high school classes can be the downfall of some students, because if they fail a class, that follows them on their college transcript
For the rest of their
the rest of their academic career.
It's kind of scary, huh?
It is.
That does help a lot. So what's our next concrete step if we decide to move forward?
Okay. If you decide, or your child decides that this is what they would like to do, the first step is to reach out to your school counselor. Because we can't move forward in our process until we know that the school counselor or whoever is in charge of that, maybe sometimes it's your school principal, wants to move forward in the dual credit process. Okay. Once your counselor has given the okay, then you'll go in and complete that application process like we talked about. And then you will go back to your counselor to determine what classes you need to take for that particular semester.
Place to start. Thanks for walking me through all of this. And
absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you have any other questions, feel free to call, email. My contact information is on the website. Okay. Very readily available. My Padlet.
Padlet?
Yes.
So we'll have a video of that in just a second. So thanks for doing this, and we're
absolutely.
So I'm going to put this in. This will be shortly after the interview, but we've got the Clarendon College dual credit page here, and that can be found from our homepage, academics and dual credit. And then Ms. Woods has made this dual credit Padlet, and she's put a whole bunch of stuff in here. And so this news and operation, the calendar, some 101 student expectations, dual credit program in Texas, high school grad, all the things. There is a place for your counselor to look here. She's got a place for CTE course information. That's our career technical things like cosmetology, welding, and such. And then common links, getting to the student portal, and how to log into OpenLMS here. So if you kind of get lost, just you can go back and follow breadcrumbs here. Student resources, upcoming calendars, AI, it's a big deal. Lots of folks are watching it. Library, Success Center, all those resources she's got there for you. Anyway, if you appreciate this video, if it was informative, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Remember to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe!